Hello everyone, welcome to our talk show and my name is Yang. Here is another host.
Hi, my name is Lian.
So today we are going to discuss a quite sensitive issue, which is LGBTQ community, as this is a current hot topic in Malaysia and even in the worldwide. So before that, I would like to ask Lian how much you know about this community. I would like to answer it first. Honestly, I didn't really know about this community until I did the research for the topic. As what I know in general is that Malaysia is an Islamic country and which is illegal to have a LGBTQ relationship in this country. So this is what I thought before. But when I started to find some information about it, I found out that actually our religious affair Minister Muhammad Naim Mokhtar mentioned that the government position on the matter is quite clear. They are deeming it unacceptable, especially among Muslims. They even said that they will try to collab with other agencies to raise awareness and take action to ensure that this group return to their true nature. But he did mention that their right will be protected at the same time.
Yes, I agree with you. As I know, in this generation, LGBTQ community exists in any country, regardless of whether the country accepts it or not. Although Malaysia did not have any clear statement about it, what I would like to say is that in this culture or community is not really treated that well in Malaysia. As you mentioned, the government does not accept this community and has already clearly stated that this community is unable to become legal. Our current Prime Minister, Dr. Sri Anwar Ibrahim, also said that the government will not condone excessive action or harassment against those who are lesbian, gay, bisexual, or transgender. The most recent example from the government is, from what you can see, is banning Swatch watches as they supported LGBTQ, and also the issue in restricting Western artists from performing in Malaysia.
I think that's a great example, and there are some consequences of the issue that need to be discussed, which will bring some impact towards our country. First and foremost, I think that this issue will raise the disagreement and contradiction between the youngster and adults, as I think that the youngster have been receiving many kind of information about the LGBT community through the internet and social media since they were young. But the adult or elderly normally stay in a conservatism mindset, as they did not really receive much more info about it when they were growing up.
Yes, I believe generational disparities in information processing do lead to family and community disagreements. Technology's rapid evolution amplifies these differences, with older generations relying on traditional sources and younger ones navigating a digital landscape. This issue should be emphasized as well in our social community, as misinformation and communication could lead to family harmonies being destroyed due to different perspectives on this issue.
So here's a report other than the drama that at the beginning of the video. Here's a report from the OVA that mentioned that in 2022, there is a gay man named Darren Tan, 28 years old, from Johor, and he was pinned down by people, and people are just trying to pray over him and trying to get him back to nature. At the end, he was trying to attempt suicide, as it was a traumatic experience to him.
Yes, meanwhile, it is important to understand how the citizens think about it as well. Malaysia is one of those countries in Asia which polled the least acceptance of homosexuality. A poll by Pew Research Center released in September 2023 found that the support for same-sex marriage in Malaysia has risen to 17%. 59% of Buddhists, 35% of Christian, and 49% of Hindus support same-sex marriage. So I think different races and religion have different opinions towards this issue between the generations.
So I think we can pass it to our interview team to let the citizens speak for themselves.
Hello. Can I ask you some random question?
Okay, sure.
Okay. Do you support LGBTQ?
For now, I have some mixed feelings about it. I don't have a definite answer for it yet. So yeah, that's my answer.
Okay, I see.
I think that everyone have their freedom to choose what they want to do in life, and it's their choice. And I think as long as they don't hurt anybody, doesn't affect anyone else, it's their freedom of choice. So I wouldn't really put it in as supporting. I'm more like I will support whatever choices someone make for their life.
I don't support it politically, but I advocate for their choices on whatever they want to do.
I stand neutral.
I don't support, but I respect.
Oh yes, of course we support.
Yeah, we support.
Yes, I can support.
So, have you witnessed or heard about any LGBTQ community, like around your friends or?
Around my friends, not so much, because I don't really how do you say it, get involved with these kind of things.
Yes, I do. I have friends that belong to LGBTQ.
Oh, so how you feel for that?
I'm alright with that. If they're happy, then I'm happy also.
I do know a friend who is in this community. Maybe I know more, but this particular friend is because he confessed to me he is. The rest, they never say anything.
No.
No.
Everywhere. I mean, everywhere.
Yeah, most of our friends are in this community. Oh, I see. From scale 1 to 10, what is your parents' acceptance for LGBTQ? Do you think your parents will accept this kind of relationship?
As for my parents, I don't think they will be too supportive of this, because they would like to have kids, grandkids of my own. Yeah.
I think for now, on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe around 5. They don't really accept, but they don't really reject it also.
I would say actually 6 or 7, more than half, because I think someone have a freedom to choose what they want in life.
One.
11.
11 ah?
Oh, 11.
Mine is, I think, 8.
That's
'Cause,
quite high.
Yeah, actually they accept it because my friends are LGBT also, so they accept it. They won't reject or don't like me to be friends
they
with
will
them
accept lah. They will accept lah.
Do you think the LGBTQ community in Malaysia faces prejudice and discrimination?
I think they do, in terms of violence in certain areas, and I don't agree with that.
I do think that they do face prejudice and discrimination. That's why they feel that they can't tell others who they are.
For me, I think it's getting better in Malaysia because actually there are a lot of LGBT cases happening everywhere nowadays. So I think in Malaysia it's getting better.
But for me, I think no.
No.
Why?
Yeah, it's getting worse for me, because in Malaysia there are many rules we need to follow, and then LGBTQ is one of the most common, and then they sue very.
Yeah, it will face the law.
I heard that if you found out if you are in the LGBTQ, you need to get caned 3 times, and then you need to go to prison for 20 years. At least 20 years.
Throughout the interview session, where we were able to gain valuable insight on what student retailers think on this issue, based on the interview, we were able to see that the most of their family members somewhat accept this issue. However, we can also see that how strict the law has oppressed their freedom to freely express themselves in this country, which is what I believe need to be changed.
Yes, there are always pros and cons in every matter, but based on our findings, I think we can say one thing we have learned is the importance of communicating with your parents on their perspectives. Moreover, the right of the people among this community should be protected even though their views are oppressed by the law in this country, as in the end, they are all humans and just like us deserve to have their rights.
Alright, so thank you guys for listening to our talk show, and hope you have your own opinion and feel free to discuss with us in the comment. Thanks again and see you next time.
Wait a minute!
Love, respect, freedom, tolerance, equality, pride.